Cut the noise. Stop pretending you woke up. You didn't. You crawled back into the same life you promised you'd leave. You scrolled. You waited. You made excuses. That ends now. Listen, you are at war with yourself. Not metaphorically, literally. Every hesitation is an enemy scout. Every craving is sabotage. Every rationalization is a trap laid by the part of you that wants comfort more than victory. The battlefield is inside your skull. The generals? Two minds. One fights to survive the present. One fights to seize the future. One is ancient, loud, and selfish. The other is deliberate, slow, and merciless when trained. Most men surrender to the loud one. You will not. Right now, your primitive brain is issuing orders. It's whispering that you'll start tomorrow. It's inventing hunger, fatigue, and urgency that never existed. It's rewinding every failure and replaying it with commentary meant to humiliate you. It hides cowardice in common words. Later, maybe. I'll try those words are surrender flags. Tear them down. You are not the thoughts that film across your head. You are the general who watches them march. Observation is the first weapon. Stop arguing with the enemy on its terms. Stop believing that every brutal thought equals reality. When the mind yells, you do not obey. You map, you label, you neutralize. This is how the war plays out day by day. The mind offers an escape route before you've even formed the intention to act. It seeds distractions, notifications, snacks, comparisons, and watches you take them like a trap sprung. It makes deep work feel impossible. It makes courage feel like pain. It makes small defeats feel like final sentences. And every time you accept those small defeats, you are drafting foot soldiers for the very force that will one day bury your potential. So you need a new protocol, not motivation, not another viral pep talk. A protocol, a set of non-negotiable commands you follow whether you feel like it or not. Rituals are not optional. They are the infrastructure of mastery. Design them, enforce them, repeat them until the primitive mind learns to respect your orders. Begin with the morning. The first hour is your territory. Claim it. No phone, no news, no excuses. You will not hand your first thoughts to other people's agendas. When you wake, you move with purpose. Cold shower if you must. 10 push-ups. 1 deliberate breath. You lay the first stone of the day. If you give the first hour away, the rest will be argued over and lost. Next, attention boundaries. You are not allowed to fragment your mind into 1,000 tabs. Schedule 3 blocks during the day where the phone is excommunicated. Work without permission from distraction. 1 task, 1 focus. No multitasking theater. You will measure productivity in completed units, not frantic busyness. This is how discipline reteaches the brain that focus is the default, not chaos. Then, the thought audit. 3 times daily, morning, midday, night. Stop for 60 seconds and inventory your dominant thoughts. Write the pattern. Call the lie what it is. I can't becomes, what evidence? I'll do it later becomes, why not now? You are training yourself to catch the sabotage before it becomes action. This is how you intercept the enemy at the source. Identity is the fortress the mind defends most fiercely. It will tell you who you are and then punish any behavior that contradicts that story. If you think you're lazy, it will make laziness comfortable. If you think you're broken, it will manufacture proof. Decide who you are, not through fancy intentions, but through repeated votes. Wake early 3 days in a row, and you cast 3 votes for disciplined. Do the work for 7 days straight, and you build a hint of a new self. 10,000 small votes create a new regime. Emotion is merely information, not command. You will learn to separate signal from order. Anxiety will not be your governor. Doubt will not be your executioner. Feel the fear, then advance it anyway. That is the calculus of victory. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is moving forward with fear, present and ignored. That's how empires are built inside a single human body. Now hear this. The world is engineered to distract you. Algorithms are not morally neutral. They exist to keep you engaged, because engagement is currency. They do not care if you become extraordinary. They care if you keep scrolling. Every time you reach for your device without purpose, you hand the enemy a new weapon. Stop feeding them. Be intentional. Use the tools. Don't let the tools use you. You will face resistance. Not sometimes. Always. The mind will rise like steam each time you attempt progress. It will invent allies. You'll need more motivation. Start when you feel inspired. This is too big. Those are lies dressed as counsel. The correct answer is simple and brutal. Do the work, regardless. Build momentum. Momentum is a weapon that reduces the cost of action over time. Win a small battle every day, and the war tilts in your favor. This is your training schedule, not suggestions, orders. 1 hour no phone after waking, every morning. No exceptions. If emergencies exist, they wait for a protocol, not your weakness. 3 focused blocks daily, 60 to 90 minutes each. 0 notifications. 1 aim per block. No excuses. Evening mind dump. 10 minutes. Write every unfinished thought, worry, and task on paper. Close the folder. Sleep like a soldier. Weekly review. Identify 1 recurring sabotage pattern. Devise 1 countermeasure. Implement it. Repeat. You will be tempted to try. Try is a social word for indecision. You don't try to breathe. You don't try to walk. You do it. Replace try with do. Do is a law. Do not seek comfort. Comfort is a slow poison. It promises safety and delivers irrelevance. Your enemies, procrastination, distraction, identity lies, operate inside comfort. Take discomfort as a sign you're on the right path. When something feels hard, you're doing the important work. Hard isn't an obstacle. Hard is the gateway. Make sacrifices, not performative ones. Sacred ones. Say no to parties that steal weeks. Say no to relationships that demand your surrender. Say no to anything that drains focus and devotion. Victory requires an economy of attention. Spend it only on what compounds. Romance declines to be your priority until you've proven you can secure your territory. You will fail. Often. Failures are not indictments. They are reports. Treat them like recon. Analyze. Adjust. Move. The shame you'll feel is temporary. The life you lost to inaction is permanent. Fail faster than your enemy expects. Iterate. Harden. Here is the final test, the crucible. For the next 7 days, execute these 3 commands without negotiation. Hour 1, phone dead. Move. Build. Plan. Every phone pickup, pause 3 seconds and ask, did I decide this? If not, return the device to its holding. Nightly list. 3 useless thoughts your mind fed you today, and the 1 deliberate thought you chose instead. Do those 3 things. No excuses. No postponing. This is not a challenge for show. It is a loyalty test. It exposes whether you lead or are led. Understand the stakes. This is not about petty wins. It is about who you become when the applause dies. Are you going to hand your life to a mind designed to keep you small? Or are you going to become the general of your own landscape? The choice is not dramatic. It is relentless. It is the accumulation of tiny daily decisions, that end up defining an entire life. Now move, not later. Not when inspiration arrives. Move because you decided to. Move because you're at war and surrender is not an option. Command your attention. Command your habits. Command your identity. You don't negotiate with weakness. You dismantle it. You don't debate distraction. You extinguish it. One command at a time. One morning at a time. One focused hour at a time. Who is in charge? Choose.